Join me in meditation. So if you'll just join me in closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths, and with each breath just breathe in the love, the joy that is in this room right this moment. And allow that joy and that peace and love to just wash over you, bringing healing to every cell of your being, bringing peace to your mind. Be here right now, for in this moment, all is well. Allow your focus to tune in to your heart. And if you choose to do so, place your hands on your heart to bring your attention to the love that dwells within you. For this is where God is. All your answers to all of your questions, your worries and concerns lie here. Take a moment to envision your heart as it speaks to you. You may want to ask a question. Be guided. Pray for healing. Be still and ask. Be still and listen. You are holy. You are divine. You are powerful. beyond measure. In this moment, we have co-created a heart space so intense, so beautiful, that all darkness, all sickness, all fear dissipates into love. We envision a world where peace and love prevail, where everyone is loved and nurtured and appreciated, where the answer to every question is, what would love do? For this is the kingdom of heaven. We blanket all of our brothers and sisters on the planet with this love, and we know that all is well, and so it is. Okay, well, as I had mentioned earlier, I chose to make this a day of celebrating our loved ones who've made their transition into heaven. And it's All Souls, All Saints Sunday here at Namaste and at many other churches around the world. So I want to talk about this a little bit. You know, a lot of things have come up. For those of you, our beloved Terry passed away 1 year ago as of yesterday. Yesterday was the anniversary of his death, his first year. And still hard to believe he's gone. This past year, I've lost both my parents. Lots of us have lost many loved ones, friends, family. There's been people who have perished in war, just in many means, and all of those souls are divine and holy. So we invite all those souls into this sacred space. But a little bit of background on what All Souls, All Saints is about. Today, Christians are praying for departed loved ones to mark All Souls Day, a day to remember the dead. Today, we remember our ancestors who have gone before us. As I mentioned, I chose to be here with you guys today rather than going to West Virginia because this is a very sacred ceremony that I've never done before. And I just see, we're in a state globally where so many people are hurting and leaving, and people's hearts are heavy. So I'm really grateful to have this opportunity to share this with you. But this religious festival, All Souls Day, comes the day after All Saints Day, when Catholics and other Christians honor their saints. All Souls Day is also 2 days after Halloween and coincides with the Day of the Dead celebrations in Mexico. And of course, I was watching some of the celebrations in Mexico, and it's interesting, I'll just say that. I guess one reason I wasn't really inclined to do this in the past was because I was like, wow, all these skeletons running around and things, and I was like, well, that didn't seem so holy, but I have a different perspective. I'm different. I think we're all different every day. So today I honor that, and I appreciate that. So it's a day to pray for those, the Christians say, for those who are in purgatory, in order to help them cleanse their sins so that they can reach heaven. Had to put that in for our Catholic friends. You can chew on that one or not. But anyway, candles are lit during this holiday, and it becomes a time to remember our deceased loved ones and relatives. And people are celebrating this all over the world. In Poland, people pay respect to the deceased family members, clean their tombs, and place flowers and candles on top of their graves. The Philippines, families pray at the graves of departed loved ones and remember their relatives. In an All Saints Day address this week in St. Peter's Square in Rome, the Pope said he was praying for the victims of all of the attacks, Las Vegas, all the terrorist attacks in New York, all over the world. So we need to continue to pray for those souls. Not that they're not okay, I know they're okay, but maybe for our own healing. And also, we're all part of this one soul anyway, so every time I bless another soul, we're all lifted by this experience. And of course, it's a day that I believe in many ways honors the sadness in the world that so many people are feeling. Now, I found something interesting in Mozart, his Requiem, which is his beautiful composition. And anyway, I looked up, he didn't actually finish this, by the way. He actually died before he finished it, so it was actually finished by someone else. And to be honest, I forgot who that was, and I meant to put it in here. But anyway, so what's Requiem? It's a mass for the dead, a solemn chant for the repose of the dead, something that resembles a solemn chant, a musical setting of the Mass for the dead, and a musical composition to honor the dead, and also to honor the suffering in the world. And so I do invite you to, maybe if you can get on YouTube, listen, it's beautiful. And I was going to play part of it today, but go on and listen to Mozart's Requiem. It's beautiful, and there's one that's 8 minutes long on YouTube. It'll move your heart greatly. But so today we are coming together at Namaste to honor our loved ones and our new dearly departed ones. And so what I'd like is, if Kelly, can you bring me that basket? And I'm going to put Kelly, and did someone turn the heat on in here?
Yes.
Okay, so I am like melting up here. It's getting a little warm. So what I'd like is, thank you. Well, okay, so this is going to take I'd like for you to hand me, you can lay that basket down.
One more person.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm writing the whole cemetery down.
Okay, just, okay. So what I'd like to do is, with each person, I'm going to ask Kelly in just a moment. I'm going to put some music for the background. And I'm going to read each person's name aloud. And I would invite you to just go into your heart and just honor each and every one of these beautiful souls. So, again. Okay. Okay. We got a lot of beautiful souls out here we're honoring today. Okay, the first one I would like to honor is Terry Wenton. Kermit McGinnis. Dorothy McGinnis. Sharon Lasso. Ronald Joseph Truebach. Claudia. James. Larry. John. Tim. Yogi Bhajan. Cotton. Jesse. Lucy. Sharon Lasso. Tim Talbert. Jean Rowling. Nick Geller. Daniel O'Connell. Phil O'Connell. Celeste. Eunice and Dwight Rich. Sharon My Bear. Virginia and Bert. Patricia Rosinski. Frank Rosinski. Helen Dorschek. Beverly Holgate. Naomi Waller. Martin Mailer. Dad. Bob Lemons. Richard Wooten. Mimi and Pete. Mom and Dad Bowman. Dickie Burler. John and Eleanor Wallach. Jonathan and Joey Wallach. Patrick Alsep. Lynn Joe Fontaine. Ethel Leonis. Mason Leonis. Lois Brooks. Shaw. Charlie Truman. Yvonne Truman. Matthew Hampton. Gertrude Sloan. Trish Kyoto. Jacob Sloan. Charlotte Burnett. Kimberly Wood. Frank Hicks. Joanne Messina. Carl Carrasquillo. Scott Jones. Jose Fierro. Shirley Rydell. Lady Beth. Brother Keishel. Betty Powers. Tom and Jerry Chidester. Calling on Andre. Jim Mannion, Carmen Davino, Barbara and George Waters, Pearl Schlosser, Gayleen Fraley, Sarah Hanlon, Salvatore Vinci, Virginia Parker, Albert Sonny Hoover Jr., Nana and Pop, Granny and Granddad, Echo Sky, and again, Granddad and Granny and Nana Pop.
And everything gone. Everything else.
I know I dropped it on purpose. Thank you, I'll pick them up in a minute.
Did you get everyone? There's some on the back of the computer.
No, it goes to her.
Okay. On the side.
I got them. So the 14 movements in Requiem, there are prayers for each one. And I chose not to read them all, but a few of them that I thought would be appropriate for today. So if you'll just close your eyes and take into your heart all those who we honored here